The Great Bank Heist of Beirut, 1976. Let's head to Lebanon during the Civil War. In 1976, a group of robbers used the chaos of war as cover to break into the British Bank of the Middle East. They drilled through the walls, likely using dynamite, and took over $20 million in gold, jewels, and cash, a staggering amount for that time. None of the robbers were ever caught, and none of the treasure was ever recovered. It remains one of the boldest heists conducted right in the middle of a war zone. The Lufthansa Heist, 1978. This one takes us back to New York's JFK Airport in 1978, where members of a crime family pulled off one of the most famous heists in American history. The heist took place at the Lufthansa cargo terminal, where an estimated $5 million in cash and nearly $1 million in jewels were stashed. The team knew exactly where to go, thanks to an insider. It was the perfect crime until people started talking. This heist became so legendary that it inspired the film Goodfellas, a story that captured the chaos that followed as the robbers turned on each other. The Securitas Depot Robbery, 2006. In 2006, in the town of Tonbridge, England, the Securitas Depot was hit by a gang that planned their heist down to the last detail. Posing as police officers, they kidnapped the depot manager and his family, then forced him to help them gain access. In the end, they stole £53 million in cash, making it the largest cash heist in British history. Many of the robbers were eventually caught, but some of the money was never recovered. This heist showed just how far thieves were willing to go, not only with precision but also with fear tactics. Banco Central Burglary, 2005. In Fortaleza, Brazil, one gang pulled off a heist that's straight out of a movie. Over 3 months, they dug a 256-foot tunnel under a bank disguised as a landscaping business. By the time they reached the bank's vault, they had created a path leading directly to millions of Brazilian reals. The gang made off with $70 million in cash, making it the largest heist in Brazilian history. While some of the gang members were later caught, most of the money disappeared into the underground world of Brazilian crime. The Antwerp Diamond Heist, 2003. For this heist, we head to Belgium, where the Antwerp Diamond Center was the target in 2003. Nicknamed the Heist of the Century, a team of thieves broke into the world's most secure diamond vault. They bypassed multiple layers of security from heat sensors to steel doors. In just a weekend, they made off with diamonds, gold, and other jewels worth over $100 million. Although some were later arrested, the diamonds were never found, leaving a trail of mystery and admiration for the heist's meticulous planning. Isabella Stewart Gardner Museum Heist, 1990. Imagine two men dressed as police officers walking right into a museum and leaving with $500 million worth of art. That's what happened in Boston's Isabella Stewart Gardner Museum in 1990. They tied up the guards and spent a leisurely 81 minutes carefully selecting and stealing 13 pieces, including works by Rembrandt and Vermeer. Decades later, none of the art has been recovered, and the frames remain empty, a haunting reminder of the most expensive art heist in history. The Great Train Robbery, 1963. Next up, let's rewind to 1963 in the English countryside. A group of thieves managed to stop the Royal Mail train, filled with millions in cash. These men used a fake signal to halt the train, then overpowered the crew and made off with £2.6 million. That's about £50 million today. The gang celebrated their success, but police eventually caught most of them. Yet the heist became legendary, inspiring countless books, movies, and an almost cult-like fascination with the idea of a gentleman thief. The Central Bank of Iraq Heist, 2003. Finally, here's the largest bank heist ever recorded, a heist so audacious it almost defies belief. In 2003, right before the start of the Iraq War, Saddam Hussein allegedly ordered his son to withdraw nearly $1 billion from the Central Bank of Iraq. That's right, $1 billion taken in cash in the middle of the night. Trucks loaded with cash drove away in the dark under a cloud of secrecy. No elaborate tunnels, no intricate disguises, just a direct order from a dictator. While a portion of the money was later recovered, the rest vanished, leaving it one of the largest bank heists of all time. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to subscribe and turn on notifications so you never miss an update. See you soon, here on Data Pursuit Squad.